inside of him from Bendigo in car number 13, Stephen Ludwig. Behind Ludwig we have Philip Hetherington in car number 40. Beside Hetherington on the inside from Ballarat we have Gary Cook in car number 28. He tried his new car out for the first time a fortnight ago. And the identical car behind him from Ballarat also in car number 29 we have Daryl Stagg in an identical Commodore. 8-lapper, heat number 1, Louder from Avalon, pole position. Ludwig from Bendigo on the outside in car number 13. Behind Ludwig, Hetherington. On the inside of Hetherington, Cook. It's an 8-lapper, heat number 1. The green flag is up. We should get a start. Track at the moment in perfect condition. Nice steady pace by Louder from Avalon in 77. We get a drop of the flag and they're into it. Neil Louder from Avalon will be the first one into turn number 1. Ludwig slots into second place. On the outside goes Hetherington in car number 40. He will slide into second place coming out of turn number 2, but Louder from Avalon in 77. The old Monaro doing nicely. Hetherington second in car number 40. Sits on his tail as they come out of turn number 4. Neil Louder, Philip Hetherington, then comes Stephen Ludwig, followed by Gary Cook in car number 28. A little bit untidy there, Hetherington in car number 40. Loses ground on Louder, picks up coming out of turn number 2. But from Avalon in car number 77, Neil Louder leads. It's an 8-lapper, heat number 1. Second, Hetherington in car number 40. Third place to Ludwig, fourth to Cook. And then comes Daryl Stagg in car number 29, out for the first time in car number 29. The race is on between Neil Louder from Avalon in car number 77. He leads Hetherington from Ballarat in car number 40. Untidy Hetherington loses ground coming out of turn number 4. It's still Louder, car number 77. He's offline slightly. Hetherington with a chance to come through on the inside, but not enough power. About evenly paced going down the back chute into turn number 3, but it's still Louder from Avalon. He leads Hetherington from Ballarat in car number 40. Third place to Stephen Ludwig from Bendigo in car number 13. The chase still on there by Hetherington in car number 40. Can't make any ground. Outside of the circuit would be nice running at this stage. It's Louder in 77. Hetherington in car number 40. Pushing hard out of turn number 4 and loses ground. It's still Neil Louder from Avalon in car number 77. Oh, around we go and have a look at him. Oh boy, that was looking close there, and that was Daryl Stagg from Ballarat in car number 29. 2 laps to go. Louder now with breathing space on Hetherington in car number 40. Ludwig third in car number 13. Then comes Gary Cook in car number 28 as we have Daryl Stagg sitting it out in the centre in car number 29. Hit that bit of greasy patch just in front of the commentary box here, and the car slid over the grass. The white flag has gone up as Neil Louder, car number 77. Whoa, around goes Cook. Identical spot there to Stagg in car number 29. The car stalls. Can he pull it off? We're under yellow. We are under yellow anyway. All seen the caution quickly. First out Daryl Stagg in car number 29. Then Cook in 28, and I think they'd declare that one. They're coming around with a checkered flag. Yes, it's been declared. So the win will go to Louder from Avalon in car number 77, first over the line. Second, Hetherington in car number 40, and third, Stephen Ludwig in car number 13. And bad luck for the 2 Commodores there of Daryl Stagg in 29 and Cook in car number 28. Did the big spin out in almost the identical spot. No damage done. They'll be back for heat number 2 later on in the afternoon. First over the line, Louder from Avalon in car number 77. Second, Hetherington in car number 40. Third, Ludwig in car number 13. And that would be over, I would say, 7 laps. They took the time on the 8th lap, but they were under caution flag. So the time for the 8 laps, it'll be a slow one, 2:25.06. From Avalon in car number 64. Carol Grist on the outside in car number 20. Dave Ricketts from Geelong in the Capri, car number 9. Having a little bit of trouble with his car. They're still trying to sort it out. He's hoping that all comes good today. Let's hope it does. Jacoby, very fast, very competitive car there in car number 36. On the outside of him sits David Brewhout from Geelong in car number 34. Pittman in 24. On the outside of Pittman, Fisher, Normie from Ballarat in car number 4 as we get still under caution. for one more lap. Posing up nicely now. They don't want to lose any ground. The first four starting to pull away slightly. They close nicely. Yes, the officials have let him go. The green is down. And Mel Holt in 64. Carol Chris goes the outside in car number 20, but can't get it down. Cole Stevens in the... Oh, around goes David Ricketts in car number 9. No damage done as he stalled. No, the race continues. He gets it mobile. Mel Holt from Avalon, 64. He leads Cole Stevens in 24. Then comes Jacoby in 36. Pittman in 24, Carol Christ in car number 20. The lead still to Mel Holt, and here comes a move now by Cole Stevens in car number 24. On the inside of Holt, he can't get back on the pole. He cuts down on top of Jacoby. No damage done, but he's held up David Jacoby in car number 36. Not now. The gate opens and David Jacoby now in pursuit of Cole Stevens in car number 24. We have Cole Stevens in the white and yellow. 24, he leads. Jacoby running second in car number 36. Behind him in the blue 24, Tirana, Brett Pittman. Then comes Carol Crest, almost loses in car number 20. Normie Fisher sits behind her in car number 4. And the old Ford seems to be backfiring. Cole Stevens up high, allows Jacoby to come through on the inside. Out drives him into turn number 3. Nice driving by Cole Stevens in 24, but he's lost ground. Pittman also comes through in car number 24. The new leader, Jacoby, in car number 36. Second, Brett Pittman from Redline in car number 24, the blue. Behind him from Ballarat, we have Cole Stevens in the white and yellow 24. Then Normie Fisher slides now into fourth place in car number 4, followed by Carol Grist in car number 20. But young David Jacoby, he leads in car number 36. Brett Pittman in car number 24 in second place, not too far back. It's still a chance to catch him. It's an 8-lapper. There's 2 laps to go. Normie Fisher now coming at Cole Stevens in car number 24, so look out Stevens. Jacoby opens up a little bit of breathing space there in car number 36. Second place Pittman, car number 24, that's the blue 24. Then comes Cole Stevens in the white and yellow 24, followed by Normie Fisher in car number 4. Carol Grist next in car number 20, followed by Dave Robertson in car number 16. And David Ricketts goes around once again in car number 9. The checkered coming up for Jacoby in car number 9. Second place to Brett Pittman in car number 24. And third place to the Peter Murley car driven by Cole Stevens, Ballarat 24. And that was an 8-lapper and a good run there by David Jacoby in car number 36. Track as hard as rock. You can see the boys will be wearing a little bit of rubber off their tyres today, and that was an 8-lapper and a time of 2:28.72. 2:28.72. First over the line, David Jacoby in car number 36. Second, Brett Pittman in car number 24, the blue. And then Cole Stevens for third place in the white and yellow Tirana, car number 24 from Ballarat. Colin Dalton. It's a brand spanking new car and it's powered by V6 engine. Coming on the outside there, Peter Walters in car number 75. Behind him, Maxie Carlin in car number 12. Behind Carlin goes Tony Head in car number 95. Then Robbie Stevenson in car number 42. So Tony Green will be the pole setter in car number 94. Behind him, Darren Cockrell in car number 11. We saw him bring his car out for his first time, a brand new car here at the last meeting a fortnight ago. Had a bit of trouble with his clutch. He's since raced at Hamilton, I think, last Saturday night. I'm not sure how he fared, whether the car handled okay, but he needs to get it going and handling as best he can, because they're all going over to Tasmania for the title in the first week of January. Maxie Carlin here to try out his car for the Victorian title, which will be held here on the 18th of January 1992. It's a Saturday night race meeting, and racing will start at around about 7 o'clock. Cockrell car in trouble. Looks like his clutch is giving up already. He won the best presented car today, and the car in a little bit of trouble. Peter Walters in the sleeker on the outside of him in car number 75. Maxie Carlin, keep an eye on the Kalari transport coloured Cortina on the outside running second. Cockrell in car number 11, goes into second place. It's Peter Walters in car number 75. He's high, he's out of the way. Maxie Carlin comes at him now in car number 12. Colin Dalton car number 9, just putting around nicely, just running the car in. Cockerell now comes the outside, no much trouble now. He's on the outside of Tony Green. The track showing good traction all over the place. Cockerell goes the outside. Carlin goes with him from Portland in car number 12. Tony Green stays with him. He faces the boys down the back chute into turn number 3. Cockerell leads. Carlin second. The Cortina's starting to rev up a little bit. Now comes Robbie Stevenson in car number 42, trying to get through on the inside of Darren Condor in car number... Oh, bit of a rut down that bottom corner, almost going up on 2 wheels. Colin Dalton in car number 9, staying up high, allowing the cars to come through on the inside, just running his engine in. Maxie Carlin from Portland in car number 12, sits on the tail of Cockerell in car number 11. Looks like he's got the Commodore sorted out. She's flying. Cockerell, car number 11, doing it nicely at the moment from Maxie Carlin. Can't peg him down. Going to be interesting to see if he can. That's Cockerell leads. He pulls away now from Maxie Carlin in car number 12. Cockerell in car number 11. Third place to Robbie Stevenson in car number 42. Get a lap time on Cockerell in car number 11. Second place Carlin in car number 12. Third, Robbie Stevenson in car number 42. Then comes Darren Condor in car number 9, followed by Tony Head in 95. Peter Walters in car number 75 and Colin Dalton. And 18.15. 18.15 for Cockerell in car number 11. Get a time on Maxie Carlin now. The white flag is up. We've got 1 lap to go. Robbie Stevenson hangs in for third place in car number 42. The Dalton car still rides it out on the fence. Cockerell doing it easily in heat number 1. Second place will go to Carlin in car number 12. Third place will go to Robbie Stevenson from Redline in car number 42. Car number 12. Third was Robbie Stevens in car number 42, and that was in a time of 2:24.09. 2:24.09. Romeo Capitanio in car number 18. On pole position, Brett Douglas, car number 6. Get the green and they're into it. Heat 1 of the Christmas Derby for Mini Modified. Brett Douglas to second place in car number 6, and would you believe it, it's Russell Clark leads in car number 43. He hasn't been here for ages. He may have outpaced himself coming out of 4 up towards the boards, but he holds it nicely. Mick Purdy would be looking for some high placings in car number 39, but look at this Russell Clark go in car number 43. Brett Douglas second in 6, and I tell you what, he's staying with him. A surprise here by Brett Douglas in car number 6. But at the moment, Russell Clark first, Brett Douglas second in car number 6, third place to Bob Pearce in car number 82. Then comes Mick Purdy in car number 39. But the lead to Russell Clark, and Brett Douglas is wearing him down to 17.38. 17.38 at the moment on Russell Clark in car number 43. That was 1 lap time. In second place, Brett Douglas in car number 6. Third place to Pearce, and Mick Purdy almost puts himself out of it in car number 39 as he tried to sneak through on the inside of Pearce in car number 82. But Clark now pulls away from Brett Douglas, and around we go from Nyora in car number 10, Mark Leslie. Oh, Brett Douglas's car's broken down. The Brett Douglas car, car number 6, engine almost stopped as he come under the commentary box. Russell Clark leads in 43. Second place, Brett Douglas is in trouble in car number 6. Mick Purdy to third place. I think he's losing water. Somebody's dropping water on the circuit. But it's Clark leads in car number 43, and Mick Purdy now goes to second place in a 17.50, so he's sticking round about the same time. Mick Purdy now second. Brett Douglas will pull to the infield. He looks over his shoulder. He'll want to pull in. Hold your line flag. Russell Clark in car number 43 with 2 laps to go. He leads a quarter of a lap ahead of second place. Get a Mick Purdy in car number 39. Third place then would be Bob Pearce in car number 82, as we have Stevenson in the fence here in car number 21, and we are under yellow. We are under yellow, though. We'll have to reline them up with 2 laps to go. I don't know if young Stevenson in car number 21, that Scott Stevenson, has done any damage to his car, but it's nosed into the fence. There it goes. Looks like the engine's finally gone on the Brett Douglas car, car number 6. He was going so well too, to be able to keep up with Russell Clark in car number 43. By gee, this guy's lost no talent over the 12 months that he hasn't raced here at Redline. Absolutely blitzing the field. Mick Purdy lucky to go into second place with the Brett Douglas car breaking down. It looks like Brett Douglas out for the day in car number 6. After top quality used car, pop into Ernie's car yard, have a look round. If he hasn't got what you want, just tell him what you want and he'll pick it up for you. 2 laps to go. Romeo Capitanio in car number 18 is running at this stage second last, but he's still in the running in car number 18. Now that the gap is closed with the restart. 2 to go. The lead, Clark in 43. Second, Purdy in 39. Third place to Pearce in car number 82. And have a look. Car number 23 has just slipped into second place. David Banks from Nyora in car number 23 has slipped into second place. Purdy back to third in car number 39. Then comes Pearce in car number 82, but as Clark will take it out from David Banks in car number 23. The stoppage has done Purdy no good. He goes back to third place as they come for the checkered flag. Clark in 43, first over the line. Second, Banks in car number 23 from Nyora. Then from Redline, Mick Purdy in car number 39 in an 8-lapper. Flat tyre for the old Bill Lloyd car driven by Graham Barton. So front right-hand tyre flat, so that won't do that one any good as he goes around the circuit. But a good win for Russell Clark in car number 43 in a time of 2:54.42. That was a 10-lapper, 2:54.42. 2:54.42. As to Russell Clark in car number 43 to 10-lapper. Second over the line, car number 23. And third over the line, Mick Purdy in car number 39. On the inside of Stephen Traynor in car number 7 from Redline, Brett Mellington. Behind Mellington we have Tim Spicer in car number 84, and bringing up the rear of the field in Bendigo, car number 8, we have Philip Sanders. In a Tirana, looks like a brand new machine. But we've got some good drivers up the front in this one. In Honeychurch in 93, in car number 14, Wayne Dick, and Mark Randall in the V8 Ford car number 78. As they come around now with half a lap to go, the green flag is up, so we should get a go this time around. And it's Honeychurch in car number 93. Is 10 laps or 8 laps? I was saying they're 8 laps. These are 10 lappers for the standard saloons, 10 lap heats. As we get a drop of the flag and we go into it, Wayne Dick in car number 14, trying first into turn number 1 on the outside of Danny Honeychurch in car number 93. Then comes Randall in 78, also trying the outside run, but couldn't get it. It's a little bit slippery at the moment. They've put a little bit of water down. So it's Wayne Dick leads in car number 14, Honeychurch in 93. Mark Randall still the outside in car number 78. By gee, he's a good driver, this guy. In fourth place, it's car number 7 from Bendigo. That's Scott Manderson doing a fine job running in fourth place from Stephen Trainer in another V8 car number 27. Then comes Brett Mellington in car 7, the Blue Valiant. But it's Wayne Dick leads in car number 14 from Mark Randall in 78. Then Danny Honeychurch in car number 93, followed by Scott Manderson in car number 7. Trainer takes him on the outside in car number 27. Mellington in car number 7. The two 7s are locked together, but it's Wayne Dick in car number 14. Mark Randall sits on his tail there in car number 78 with Honeychurch to third place in car number 93. Wayne Dick, car number 14. Second, Randall in 78. And in third place, Danny Honeychurch. And we have Brad Mellington on the infield in car number 7, roundabout turn number 3. Wayne Dick still leads in car number 14 from Mark Randall in 78, then Danny Honeychurch in car number 93. Steve Trainer coming up too far back now to cause a problem in car number 27. Wayne Dick, Mark Randall, Honeychurch running third in car number 93. Mark Randall trying to have a go out of turn number 2, but loses a little bit of ground. So it's Wayne Dick in car number 14 off the pole line out of turn number 3. Back onto the pole line and coming out of turn number 4. So he's holding at bay Mark Randall in car number 78. Not giving Mark much of a chance. He's high and low in the corners. And Mellington comes back onto the track there just as the faster cars come around and throws everybody offline. It's Wayne Dick in car number 14. Mark Randall in car number 78. Brad Mellington a couple of laps down in car number 7. Danny Honeychurch running third in car number 93. Then comes Steve Trainer in car number 27. Then followed then by Steve Murphy in 43. Then comes car number 7, Scott Manderson from Bendigo. Not too far behind him also from Bendigo, we've got Philip Sanders in car number 8. Oh, Brad Mellington in car number 7 almost loses again. Wayne Dick's up high. Randall will get him now on the inside, and he's got the running, but he'll get caught up with a slower car. Pushes up high, puts Wayne Dick offline, and as they come around 3 wide, oh, Wayne Dick's in the fence. Oh, and into Honeychurch he goes, and the Wayne Dick car now right out of it in car number 14. He's got front end trouble, he's got gearbox trouble. No, he finds reverse, he's got steering, but the wheel's locked under the guard there, I think. He's coming up to have a talk to the steward. Mark Randall in car number 78, locked horns there with Wayne Dick in car number 14. We've come under a red flag. We have a restart waiting for positions. I think the Wayne Dick car number 14 may have steering trouble. Looks like he's got panel work, will restrict his steering when he's got to pull the wheel to the left-hand side. Got a good whack on the left-hand side wheel too prior to going into the fence in car number 14. Well, we'll see how they reline them up. Danny Honeychurch, the innocent party, gets swiped a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. The panel work on his car, I think he should be able to see out the next few laps. There's not that many to go. Up the tail enders a little bit. Oh, have a look at him. Brad Mellington gets right out of the way of Steve Trainer. It's Honeychurch, the leader in car number 93. Second place to Steve Trainer in car number 27. Third place to Steve Murphy in car number 43. Then comes Guy Isbell in car number 44. Followed by Tim Spicer in car number 84. And coming through there, Philip Sanders in car number 8 on Brad Mellington in car number 7. Uh-oh, the Steve Trainer car is about to blow up, car number 27. Looks like something's let go on the front end as Steve Murphy gets tied up with him there in car number 43. You have a look at the car as it comes around. That's car number 27. Danny Honeychurch leads in car number 93, and Steve Trainer won't see much more of this race out, I don't think. Well, it's only the mudguard rubbing on the tyres, so you may see the race out after all as they've taken the white flag and 1 lap to go. This is a 10 lapper for the Standard Saloon Series, round number 2, heat number 1. Danny Honeychurch, car number 93 will take the checkered flag from Stephen Murphy in car number 43. Tim Spicer coming up on Stephen Trainer, but he'll miss by half a car's length. So Steve Trainer for third place in a 10-lapper, one stoppage on lap number 8, or the start of lap number 8. We had to restart it with 3 to go as he adds all the times together, and we have a 10-lapper in a time of 3:19:38, and that of course is credit to Danny Honeychurch in car number 93, first over the line. Second was Stephen Murphy in car number 43, and third was Steve Trainer in car number 27. Second part of the Standard Saloons coming out for the round 2 of their series, sponsored by Mitre 10 from Torquay. We should have coming out in this one, don't worry. Damien Bodger looking for the lead into turn number 1, but it's Mick Corelli in car number 28. Healy coming through on the inside in car number 94. Bodger stuck up high, can't get to the pole. He's got to get down quick or cars will come through on the inside. It's Mick Corelli in car number 28 from Healy in car number 94. Then young Damien Bodger in car number 10, still up high, allows John Horgan to come through on the inside in car number 11. Jacoby will follow him through there in car number 36. Bodger can't get off that line, and now Mike Hume sitting on his tail in car number 85. The lead still to Mick Corelli in car number 28. Healy tries to take him on the outside in car number 94. Horgan to third place in car number 11, followed by Brian Jacoby in car number 36. As we have a car goes to the infield now, and it's the Des Littlehale's car number 73. Still Mick Corelli leads in car number 28 from John Horgan, now looking to slip through on the inside in car number 11 on Martin Healy in car number 94. Jacoby looks like going with him on the outside in car number 36, but thinks better of it as he goes into turn number 4. That's Mick Corelli now being bunched right up there by Healy in car number 94 and Horgan in car number 11. But it's still Mick Corelli, but Martin Healy now gets the edge coming out of turn number 2 and hits the lead. Healy in car number 94 from Mick Corelli in car number 28. Then comes John Horgan in car number 11, followed by Brian Jacoby in car number 36. Mike Hume sits behind them in car number 85, followed by Damien Bodger in car number 10. Then Peter Jenkins in car number 17. In the rear of the field, we're having a tussle here between Darren Jarry in 26 and Naomi Flanagan in car number 68. But it's Healy pulls away, and here comes Jacoby on the outside, and the big Valiant, he decided sitting behind him is not good enough. He's taken the outside line. I think that's the way to go today. The track can take it, it's as hard as a rock. It's Martin Healy leads in car number 94. Horgan tried to come through on the inside of Corelli in car number 11, and Mick Corelli shuts the gate. Jacoby slides into third place. He's still up high. He's doing it the hard way, but I think he's going to get away with it as he comes out of turn number 4. Neck to neck as they come under the start-finish line, it's Mick Corelli in 28. Holds at bay at the moment, Brian Jacoby in car number 36, but it's Martin Healy leads in car number 94. All the moves being done at the moment by Brian Jacoby in car number 36. Oh, Healy in trouble. Motor sounding a little bit sick there in car number 94. Second place still, well, no, it's by a nose now to Jacoby's gone. Brian Jacoby has gone, brings it back in the line. They move over to let him through. He's lucky to get away with that one. It's Healy in car number 94, catches up to some tail enders. He does a lap in a time of 20.63. That's 20 seconds, almost 21 seconds for Healy in car number 94. He leads. Jacoby goes to second place now in car number 36. We'll get a time. He was a 20.68. We'll get a time on Jacoby this time as he comes around, because he's trying to catch the leader. Third place still to Mick Corelli in car number 28 as they've taken the white flag. It's going to be Martin Healy first over the line in 94, then Jacoby in 36, Corelli in 28 maybe, but Horgan's coming up to him quickly. And Jacoby does it in a 19.84. 19.84 lap for Jacoby in car number 36. Healy was lapping around about the 20.68. Kevin Archer, if you're available, could you go to the canteen, please? Kevin Archer. Or John Horgan's done his nana down there in car number 11. He's getting into the Christmas spirit, I think. Healy first over the line in car number 94. Let's get a time on that one. in a time of 3:25.15. 3:25.15. Healy first over the line. Second over the line was Jacoby in car number 36. And third over the line was Mick Corelli in car number 28. That was a 10-lapper in a time of 3:25.15. So it's Hetherington in 40, Lauder in 77, Cook in 28, Lodwick in 13, Stagg in car number 29. We saw a beautiful spin out by the two Commodores earlier on. Let's hope they can keep it in line this time as the flag drops. Hetherington in 40, Lauder in 77, Lodwick goes to third place in car number 13, Gary Cook to fourth place in car number 28, and then comes Daryl Stagg in car number 29. Hetherington this time out in front in car number 40, Lauder from Avalon running second in car number 77. It's hot and dusty out there. Track like a bitumen track at the moment. So it's Hetherington in car number 40, Lauder in 77, Lodwick in car number 13, Cook in 28, Stagg in 29, but it's Hetherington leads in car number 40 from Neil Lauder in car number 13. Then comes Stephen Lodwick in car number 13, followed by Stephen Cook in car number 28. Starting to pick up the pace a little bit now, Daryl Stagg in car number 29, and around he goes, look out fence, oh boy, and around goes Cook in 28 also. He keeps the rev power going, the yellow is up, we're under caution. Very, very lucky Daryl Stagg in car number 29. Not wanting to be outdone, Gary Cook does the same thing in car number 28. Still 6 laps to go. That's Hetherington in car number 40 from Neil Lauder in 77, Lodwick in car number 13, and I'm going to keep an eye on 28 and 29 as Gary Cook in car number 28 almost loses out of turn number 2. The guys out in front seem to be handling it okay. I'm not going to take my eyes off the two tail enders now. I want to see if there's any more action coming up from these two guys. But it's Hetherington in car. Oh, around we go. Yes, he does. Cookie's done it for us again in car number 28. Stagg goes past him now and takes up one placing. We're under yellow. The car is stalled. The Gary Cook Commodore stalls out of turn number 3. No, tyre's okay, mate. Daryl Stagg asking, is the tyre down? No, it's not. It's okay. We need a push for the Gary Cook car. 2 laps completed. Rest of the field. So it's Hetherington, Lauder, then comes Lodwick in car number 13 as the other two boys are deciding what to do. Or almost going around. Hetherington in car number 40. Second place still to Lauder in 77. Lodwick not too far behind in car number 13, and the track getting hard as rock now. Have a look at it. Pulling rubber off their tyres now as they come out of turn number 4. It's Gary Cook in car number 28, Daryl Stagg in car number 29. The lead still to Hetherington in car number 40. Lauder second in car number 77. Cook goes to the infield, looks like he's got trouble. Oh, you can smell that burning rubber. It's still Hetherington in car number 40, almost loses out of turn number 2 as Daryl Stagg goes to the infield and allows the quicker cars to come through. Hetherington letting it go, Lauder comes with him, look at him, 2 laps to go. Hetherington, Lauder, Lodwick will sit there and wait for these guys to make a mistake. They're pushing their cars pretty hard. It's Hetherington in car number 40, Lauder in 77, Lodwick in car number 13, the Stags back on the circuit. The white flag and 1 to go. Hetherington leads, Lauder second, Lodwick third, and he will take out 4 points there in car number 29, Daryl Stagg, as Gary Cook sits it out in the infield in car number 28. 40, 77 and 13. So first over the line, Hetherington in car number 40, second Neil Lauder in 77, third Stephen Lodwick in car number 13, and then come Daryl Stagg in 29, and sitting it out in the infield in car number 28 was Gary Cook, and that was an 8 lap with a few stoppages in a time of 2:19.59. 2:19.59. First over the line, Hetherington in car number 40. Second, Neil Lauder in 77. Third, Ludwig in car number 13. We'll be back in a moment as they give the circuit another sprinkle of water. For David Brewhout from Geelong in 34. David Jacoby from Redline on the outside of him in car number 36. Behind him sits Cole Stevens in car number 24. On the inside of Cole Stevens, Carol Grist in car number 20 as they come around at a nice steady pace. The green flag goes up. It's another 8-lapper. Heat 2 for the modified production sedans. Mark Littlehales on pole position in car number 72. On the outside, Dave Robertson from Geelong in car number 16. Brett Pittman tries to go with Robertson, but it's Mark Littlehales in car number 72. He leads at the moment. Dave Robertson in the Big Valiant goes to second place in car number 16. Norm Fisher to third in car number 4. Brett Pittman having a bit of a tussle there with Jacoby in car number 36. And Mark Littlehales doing it nicely in car number 72. Second place now to Norm Fisher in car number 4. Dave Robertson next from Geelong in car number 16, followed by Brett Pittman in the blue 24. Then comes Jacoby in car number 36, followed by Cole Stevens in 24. Brewhout in 34, and Carol Grist in car number 20. Oh, around goes Carol Grist. Almost knocks out the start-finish sign. Good brakes in car number 20. Brett Pittman doing a little bit of pushing there with Jacoby in car number 36. Driving under a field flag coming out 4. Let's have a look. I'd say it may be. Yes, it's for Jacoby in car number 36. Well, Brett Pittman lucky not to pick it up. Oh, around goes Cole Stevens in 24. Gets clouded, T-boned by Brett Pittman in the other 24. Brett Pittman's all right. He reverses. He's going to get out of the way. Cole Stevens is going to get out of the way, but the yellow is up and we have a restart. A restart with about 2 or 3 laps completed. Pittman's car's no damage done, either to Merley's car. Oh, a little bit of side panel work there on the Merley car. Not too bad. Won't interfere with the driving. So it's Littlehales in car number 72. The leader, Fisher, I think second at the moment in car number 4, and third to Dave Robertson in 16. Green ticket E80 is the first prize winner for today. Fisher in the flying Ford sits behind him. They've opened a big gap. No go. No flag. They pull up quickly. They weren't happy with it. 1 and 2. Littlehales in car number 62 and Norm Fisher in car number 4 pulled too far away from the rest of the field, but they should have stayed with them. The pole setter is car number 72, driver Mark Littlehales. Second place, Norm Fisher in car number 4. Third place to Dave Robertson from Geelong in car number 16. Then comes David Jacoby in car number 36. 3 down, 5 to go. The flag drops this time. Mark Littlehales in 72. Norm Fisher sits right on his tail there in car number 4. Then comes Dave Robertson in car number 16, followed by David Jacoby. Oh, Robertson's almost gone in car number 16. David Jacoby next in car number 36, followed by car number 24. That's the Merley car, driven by Cole Stevens. It's Mark Littlehales in 72. Second place to Norm Fisher in car number 4. Third place to Dave Robertson in car number 16. David Jacoby trying to come through on the inside in car number 36. Followed by the Merley car, driven by Cole Stevens today. That's the white and yellow 24. Then comes Brewhout from Geelong in car number 34. And Normie Fisher's taken over the lead. The Ballarat driver, car number... Oh, have a look at him. Brett Pittman goes around in car number 24. No flags go up. The race continues. Normie Fisher, the leader in car number 4. Second place, Mark Littlehales in car number 72. Third, Dave Robertson in car number 16, followed by David Jacoby in car number 36. The whistle's gone, 2 laps to go. Still leading Normie Fisher from Ballarat in car number 4. Second place, Mark Littlehales in car number 72. And Dave Robertson in trouble in car number 16, almost loses out of turn number 2. David Jacoby trying to sneak through on the inside. The white's up, 1 lap to go. Normie Fisher leads in car number 4. Second place to Mark Littlehales in car number 72. Third to Dave Robertson in car number 16. Then comes David Jacoby, 36. The Merley car driven by Cole Stevens in 24. And then comes Brewhout in 34. Grist in car number 20. And then Brett Pittman in car number 24. Normie Fisher first over the line in car number 4. Second over the line was Mark Littlehales in car number 72, and third from Geelong in car number 16, Dave Robertson. That was an 8th lapper, heat number 2 for these guys. The field split, waiting for a time. We saw Cockrell win the last one in car number 11 from Carlin in car number 12 in a time of 2:31.90. 2:31.90. And that time goes to Normie Fisher from Ballarat in car number 4, first over the line. Second over the line, Mark Littlehales in 72, and third, Dave Robertson from Geelong in car number 16. And we'll be back with you as soon as they've finished watering the circuit and we get underway with the second round of heats. It brings them around on the outside, Bill Wilson in 45, Condor behind Wilson in 9, then Tony Head in 95, Maxie Carlin in car number 12, and away we go as we get a drop of the green flag. Robbie Stevenson first into turn number 1, into second place Tony Head in car number 95, Wilson on the outside in car number 45. Cockrell in car number 11 wants to be out there on his own. He's not interested in winning this one. Robbie Stevenson 42, Tony Head in 95, and car number 9 has conked it out in turn number 4. He rolls off the track just in time. Let's hope he's safe there. They're going to leave him there. That's Robbie Stevenson, car number 42, leads away. Oh, round goes Maxie Carlin, almost picked up by Bill Wilson in car number 45. So Maxie Carlin stalls it in turn number 4. We are under yellow, so push for the Maxie Carlin car. Cockrell goes to the infield in car number 11. In Tasmania for standard modified A productions as we go into it now. I think only one lap completed. I don't think there's too much wrong with the Cockrell car, car number 11. It's going around okay. Car number 42, Robbie Stevenson still leads. Second place, Tony Head in 95. Then comes Darren Condor in car number 9, followed by Bill Wilson in 45, Tony Green in 94. Still it's Robbie Stevenson. Tony Head's in trouble in 95. Goes to the infield. A 19.12. Car seems as though it's breaking down, not sounding too healthy as you come underneath the start-finish sign here. So it's Robbie Stevenson, Tony Green rather, in car number 94, throwing himself now at Wilson in car number 45. The Cockrell car coming around. I've just put the stopwatch on him. Not sounding healthy, and he's doing a 19.44, 19.44. Won't be happy with those times. Still to Robbie Stevenson in car number 42. Second place Darren Condor in car number 9. Third place to Wilson in car number 45. Then comes Tony Green in car number 94 with 2 laps to go. Car number 42 first over the line. Second should be Darren Condor from Redline in car number 9. Then Bill Wilson in car number 45. A 19.70, so won't be too happy with those times. 42, 9 and 45 as we are coming under caution again with car number 75, Peter Walters. Spun out down the bottom, they are under yellow. They'll declare that one, I would say. Yes, it's being declared with 1 lap to go. It is being declared, and the win will go to car number 42, Robbie Stevenson. On lap number 7, he'll take the checkered flag. First over the line, Darren Condor second in car number 9, and Bill Wilson third in car number 45. And the time will be for 7 laps. The time of 2:12.62. 2:12.62. That's over 7 laps. In Wendouree, so for a top quality car, call in and see Ernie Overall, Norman Street in Wendouree, He's the man to see in Ballarat for a top quality used car. So on pole position this time in car number 75, Bill Lloyd. On the outside of him, Graham Barton, and the other Bill Lloyd car number 77, the yellow one on the outside front, is up for sale. Anybody wishing to purchase a top racing car number 77 up for sale. Talk to the people in the pits after the race meeting. Brett Douglas looks like he's got the coolant for his car, and he's back out there in car number 6. Russell Clark in car number 45, he won the first heat. He's starting well back this time. Can he do it? Well, I think he can. From there, he's very competitive. The green is up. We go. It's a 10-lapper. Car number 75, Bill Lloyd hits the front. Graham Barton on the outside of him in car number 77 tries to take him, trying too hard. Then comes David Banks in car number 23. Mick Purdy's in 4th place, 3rd place, maybe 2nd place by the time he comes out of turn number 4. He's in 3rd. And here comes Russell Clark in car number 45 from the rear of the field to 6th place already after a lap and a half. The lead still to Bill Lloyd in car 75. Graham Barton tries to take him on the outside in 77, and Barton goes. Mick Purdy goes with him. Banks also there. Brett Douglas in 6th, and Russell Clark has been held up at the moment by the slower cars. Banks gets untidy. Russell Clark decides it's time to go to the outside. He hits the loose, loses ground. And it's Graham Barton in car number 77. He leads away from Mick Purdy, running 2nd in car number 39. 3rd place now to Russell Clark in car number 43, but I think he's got too big a gap to make up on 1st and 2nd place getters. Mick Purdy trying for an outside run as they catch up to a tail ender in Judy Young. Bill Lloyd, car driven by Graham Barton, running in front. 2nd place, Mick Purdy, car number 39. 3rd place to Russell Clark in 43. 77, 39, 43 for 1, 2 and 3 at this stage. And boy, that's close racing. Barton goes up high, allows Mick Purdy to come through on the inside. The Purdy car faster. First time Graham Barton's been in car number 77, and he's handling it like he's driven it for the last 10 years. Mick Purdy in car number 39 lead. 2nd place, Graham Barton in car number 77. 3rd place to Clark, and the gap closes. It's a 10-lapper. Still about 4 laps to go, and I tell you what, Russell Clark will catch the Bill Lloyd car 77 driven by Graham Barton, I have no doubt. Look at him. He closes lap after lap as Bill Lloyd in 75 is in trouble. The car slowing. Purdy the leader. Graham Barton's car conks out 77. Would you believe it, as Mick Purdy in car number 39 with 2 laps to go. Russell Clark runs 2nd in car number 43. 3rd place to Banks in car number 23. Then comes Brett Douglas in car number 6, and they're coming for the white flag and 1 lap to go. It's going to be Mick Purdy in 39, Russell Clark in 43, but don't give him away, followed by Banks in car number 23. And Russell Clark is sitting about 5-6 cars lengths behind Purdy. Well, that's cost him now. He got high out of turn number 2, and it cost him. But he closes in turns 3 and 4, but it's too late. Purdy takes a win. Russell Clark 2nd. 3rd place will go to Banks in car number 23. Then will come Brett Douglas in car number 6. He'll be followed then by Bob Nelson in car number 74. Romeo Capitanio is in about 6th place in car number 10. But a fine win to Purdy in car number 39. They wouldn't have wanted any more laps because he would have been in trouble. Clark only 3 or 4 cars lengths behind him for 2nd place as the checkered flag went down. But bad luck there for Graham Barton in car number 77, the Bill Lloyd car. Having a bad run today, a flat tyre in his first heat. Did not finish in the 2nd one. He was going so well. The car got slower and slower. Purdy got past him. In the end, the engine ceases to go. Anyway, that's the car that's up for sale. Anybody interested in purchasing a top car, don't worry, in racing you have your moments. These things happen, but it is a very competitive car. As you can see, the way it was driven by Graham Barton, that's car number 77, is up for sale. Nice looking car, very competitive. It's got a few little problems at the moment, but they'll sort that out. And that last event of 10 laps went at a time of 2:57.78. 2:57.78, 2:57.78, and that was a 10-lapper. And behind Stephen Murphy is Brad Mellington in car number 7. Behind him, Martin Healy in 94, Honeychurch in 93. The inside is Horgan in car number 11, Randall in car number 78, Trainer in 27, and young Damien Bodger in car number 10, bringing up the rear of the field on the inside grid. The green is down we go. Horgan in car number 11. He leads Randall in car number 78. Then comes Steve Trainer trying to shortcut in car number 27 on Stephen Murphy in car number 43, but Murphy hangs on to 3rd place. Bodger slips into 5th place now in car number 10, followed by Honeychurch in 93, Martin Healy in 94. Then comes Brad Mellington in car number 7, and bringing up the rear of the field there is Darren Jerry in car number 26. John Horgan leads in car 11. Mark Randall 2nd in car number 78, as Danny Honeychurch in car number 93 puts himself around, clears himself, and the race will continue. Horgan, Randall, Murphy, Trainer, Bodger, and then Healy. And it's Horgan in car number 11, and Mark Randall decides it's time to go on the outside. And I tell you what, this boy's a goer, Randall in car number 78. Look at him, outside running in car 78 on car number 11, and he takes the lead. Mark Randall in car number 78. Horgan 2nd in car number 11. Then comes Stephen Murphy in car number 43. He's followed by Stephen Trainer in car number 27. Then comes Martin Healy in 94, followed by Damien Bodger in car number 10. Brad Mellington in car number 7, and Mellington goes around. Look at him go. Brad Mellington in car number 7. You could see he was going to lose it halfway round, trying too hard to get back on the circuit. Darren Jerry just misses him there in car number 26. It's Mark Randall, the leader, in car number 78. Mellington in car number 7 will stay up high and allow the faster cars to come through on the inside. He did a fine job on doing that. So it's Mark Randall leads in car number 78 from John Horgan, running 2nd in car number 11. Then it's Stephen Murphy in car number 43, followed by Martin Healy in car number 94. Steve Trainer behind him in car number 27. Randall, Horgan, Murphy, Healy, Trainer, and Martin Healy goes to 3rd place now in car number 94. Mark Randall leads, and he comes nicely out of turn number 4. Good driver, this Mark Randall in car number 78. As they now been about to catch up to a tail ender in Darren Jerry in car number 26. He holds a good line on the pole, allows the faster cars through on the outside, no damage done. It's Mark Randall, 78 first. John Horgan 2nd in car number 11. Martin Healy coming up quickly in car number 94. He's followed by Steve Murphy in 43, Steve Trainer in 27. As they go into turn number 1, it's still Mark Randall leads out of 2. Then John Horgan in car number 11, followed by Martin Healy, and that looks like the way it may stay as they're evenly poised at this stage. So it'll be car number 78, should take the checkered flag with 2 laps to go. John Horgan 2nd in car number 11, followed by Martin Healy for a 3rd in car number 94. Then comes Stephen Murphy in car number 43, followed by Steve Trainer in car number 27, Darren Jerry in 26, Brad Mellington in car number 7, Damien Bodger in 10, and Danny Honeychurch in car number 93, bringing up the rear of the field as Mark Randall in car number 78. Martin Healy, it may be a change of position yet. Martin Healy in car number 94, not happy with that 3rd place. He comes to the outside, a quarter of a lap to go for a 2nd place, and he still comes to the outside. Mark Randall in car number 78, and he's gone a little bit too hard, Healy. Will miss by a whisker, so it's car number 11, just by a foot or so for 2nd place. That's John Horgan in car number 11, 2nd, and 3rd Martin Healy in car number 94. Mark Randall first over the line in 78, 2nd in car number 11, John Horgan, 3rd in car number 94, Martin Healy, waiting for a time for that 10-lapper. It will be a 3:21.25. 3:21.25, and I think that's the best time so far. No, there's been a 3:19.38 clocked by Danny Honeychurch in car number 93. Another sprinkle of water, 1 race to go. Santa will be coming in about 5 minutes' time, you kids, so if you'd like to line yourselves up along the road, you're better off heading towards the roundabout where the toilet block is, because he's going to stop there and start throwing the lollies out. So if you start heading that way now. Yes, the green has gone down, and it's Go Isabel in 44, but Mike Hume in car number 85 takes the lead immediately into turn number 1. Jenkins in trouble, almost loses in car number 17. He did so, hits the front of Go Isabel's car number 44 and puts her out of action. Mick Corelli goes to third place in car number 28, followed by Wayne Dick back in action in car number 14. He's pulled the panel work away from the tyres and he's right back into it. She looks a bit sorry, sore and scarred, but she's still going. So that's Mike Hume leads in car number 85 from Peter Jenkins running second in car number 17. Then comes Mick Corelli in car number 28, followed by Wayne Dick in car number 14. Jenkins gets the driving under protest flag by the stewards for the bit of a problem. Oh, he almost loses again in turns 1 and 2. He's up high now and he'll lose second spot, as Corelli will come through on the inside now, and following through Wayne Dick in car number 14. But the lead, Mike Hume almost loses coming out of 4 in car number 85. Wayne Dick gets untidy also, but I can understand his car's been bashed around a little bit today. Mick Corelli goes to second place in 28. Wayne Dick for third in car number 14. Then comes Peter Jenkins in 17. Tim Spicer next in car number 84. Followed by Scott Manderson in car number 7. Naomi Flanagan in 68. Then comes Philip Sanders in car number 8, followed by Go Isabel in 44. Mike Hume leads in 85, and I think he's got this one shot to pieces. Mick Corelli second in car number 28, followed by Wayne Dick, trying to close the gap there in car number 14. Had his first heat, I think, shot to pieces and got involved with another car. So it's Mike Hume in 85, Mick Corelli in car number 28, Wayne Dick in car number 14, then Peter Jenkins in 17 from positions 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I said Mike Hume had this shot to pieces. Well, he hasn't. Corelli comes at him on the inside out of turn number 4, and I tell you what, Mick Corelli in the Valiant will take the lead off Mike Hume in car number 85. Wayne Dick in 14 now is closing up also. Jenkins back a little bit in car number 17. Tim Spicer in car number 84, well back, and I don't think he's going to create a problem. Mike Hume still up high. Wayne Dick with a chance to come sneaking through on the inside. Mick Corelli in car number 28. Mike Hume will want to come down and shut the gate on Wayne Dick, and he does just that going into turn number 1. Tim Spicer running in 5th place at the moment in car number 84. Then comes Scott Manderson in car number 7, followed then by Naomi Flanagan in 68, and then Philip Sanders in car number 8, and we've got 2 laps to go. The leader, Mick Corelli, second Mike Hume. Wayne Dick sits on his tail now in car number 14, followed by Peter Jenkins in 17 as Mike Hume pulls away slightly down the back chute in car number 85 on Wayne Dick driving car number 14. Manderson in car number 7 allows all the quicker cars to come through as the white flag comes up from Mick Corelli in car number 28. Whoa! Wayne Dick gets onto the back there of the Mike Hume car. He controls himself all right. Lucky to get away with it that time. That's exactly what happened to Wayne Dick in 14 in his first race. Had Mike Hume gone around, the race would have been stopped for sure, but no placings, no penalties, I don't think, at this stage. Mike Hume first over the line in car number, Mick Corelli in car number 28, then Mike Hume in car number 85, then Wayne Dick in car number 14 in a 10-lapper. And I think we may have one more race to go before the interval break. The mini modifieds coming out for their third heat. So there's one race to go, unless the steward's going to, or you're not sure whether he's been notified, but the mini modifieds are lined up for another race in a time of 3:25.31. 3:25.31. Someone tell the chief steward the mini modifieds look like coming out for another heat. Banks, it's Bob Pearce in car number 82. On the outside, Bob Nelson in car number 74. The Bill Lloyd yellow car driven by Graham Barton back into it again in car number 77. Then comes Russell Clark in 43. Bob Pearce goes to the infield immediately in car number 82, so he's out of it. Car number 52, a later rival. That's the Whippen car number 52. We have a new leader now coming around the lap number 1, and guess who? It's Russell Clark in 43. Ray Westcombe running second in 76, followed by Brett Douglas in car number 6. Then comes Graham Barton in car number 77. Mick Purdy behind him in car number 39. Then comes Romeo Capitoni in car number 18. But Bob Pearce sits it out in the infield in car number 82. Russell Clark leads nicely out in front in car number 43 from Westcombe, running second in car number 76. Then comes Brett Douglas in car number 6 and Mick Purdy starting to weave his way through there in car number 39. Looking for a way to get past Brett Douglas and Purdy. Car number 18, Romeo Capitonio, is starting to work that machine of his. That's Nyora, car number 18. Purdy slipped through on the inside of Brett Douglas. He's now in pursuit of Ray Westcombe in car number 76, and he sees the opening and he'll take it coming out of 4. Westcombe looks over the left shoulder, leaves the gate open for Purdy, and Purdy goes into now second place. He'll start outside front in the final if he finishes 10-lapper. Russell Clark at the moment leads in 43, barring any incidents. These two guys have got position 1 and 2. Shot the feet. Oh, here we go. Westcombe ploughs at the side of Romeo's car, car number 18, and we are under yellow. I don't know why, but we have a yellow. There's something on the circuit, I think, in turn number 1. I think that'll be the only reason. Whoa, here we go. Romeo's not happy as he gives Westcombe a bit of a nudge and puts him around in a circle. And Ray Westcombe gives him a bit of a finger-waving job and says, now, matey, there's a bit of a problem here. We've got some articles on the track surface, one in turn number 1 and something in turns 3 and 4, so not sure what it is. Car number 18, it's wonder he's not penalised for deliberately running into Ray Westcombe's car. Car number 76 as they're under caution. We'll try an outside line here, there's no doubt about that. Yes, they dropped the flag, they're happy with it. Judy Young is about to be taken by second place, get a Mick Purdy. Going with him there is Graham Barton in car number 77 and also Romeo Capitonio in car number 18. Clark in 43, he leads Purdy in 39, then comes Graham Barton in 77. Bob Nelson in car, the David Banks car number 23, looks like it's running out of power too, sounds very sick as they come under the start-finish line. Clark in 43, driving just well enough, looks over his shoulder, says I'm in no danger, no need to hurry. Russell Clark in 43, he leads Mick Purdy in 39. Then comes Graham Barton, could finally finish for points in car number 77. He's followed then by Romeo Capitonio. Whoa, Clark in trouble, he clouts the ball. Not a great deal of damage, he only just nudged it. Oh boy, and there it goes again. Car 77 blowing smoke like you wouldn't believe. In the cabin, all over the driver as he went into turns 1. Here it comes again, look at it. All over the driver, he'll have to pull up, or will he? No, he's taking the white flag. He's going to keep it going, but I don't think it's going to see many more races out. Car 43, Russell Clark, leads Mick Purdy running second in car number 39. 43 first over the line, Russell Clark second, Mick Purdy in 39, then Graham Barton in car number 77. Righto, kids, line up along that driveway, head towards the toilet block. Santa's on his way. We're going to have a short interval break now, well short, probably about 20 minutes to half an hour. Congratulations to Russell Clark with 2 wins and a second today from 3 starts in car number 43, first over the line. Mick Purdy second in car number 39, and third place went to Graham Barton in car number 77, who's having all sorts of trouble. It's blowing smoke, and they did that 10-lapper in a time of 2:58.15. 2:58.15, and that goes to mini modified driver, mini modified sprint car driver, Russell Clark in 43, first over the line. On the outside, Lodwick from Bendigo in car number 13. Behind Lodwick, it's Gary Cook in car number 28. Beside him, Neil Lauder from Avalon in car 77. And bringing up the rear of the field, Darryl Stagg in Ballarat 29. 2 Commodores not having a very good day out here today. We saw Couple of spin outs in their first heat, and then Gary Cook failed to complete his second heat. It's an 8-lap final for Super Sedan. And it's Hetherington in car number 40, takes the lead. Oh, 29 not sounding too healthy. That's a Daryl Stagg car. Hetherington the leader, Lauder second, then comes Ludwig in car number 13, followed by Gary Cook in car number 28, and then Daryl Stagg in car. Oh, look out, Hetherington, slippery, slidey, and look at them all over the place. Ludwig goes around, just missed there by car number 28, Gary Cook. And it looks like Ludwig is stalled, Hetherington stalled. We may come under yellow, yes we have. 2 cars stalled, push cars required quickly. Burton a standard saloon final with 2 heats still split. Hetherington powers down as he goes into turn number 1. He takes the lead from Neil Lauder running second in car number 77. Just gets it under control, does Hetherington in turns 1 and 2. Bit greasy and slippery on top of this surface now. Second place to Lauder in car number 77. Ludwig running third. Hetherington the leader, second place to Lauder, third to Ludwig, then comes Cook in car number 28, followed by Stagg in car number 29. Having trouble getting out of turn number 2 again, Hetherington in car number 40. Lauder hangs on to second place in 77, now waiting for a mistake from Hetherington in car number 40. And dust starting to come up quickly, only after 3 laps. In car number 40 from Neil Lauder running second in 77. Then it's Stephen Ludwig for third place in car number 13. He's around goes Ludwig in car number 13, and Cook misses him once again. Ludwig keeps the power on this time. He didn't stall it, so he'll be back out in the circuit for bringing up the rear of the field. Hetherington in 40, Lauder in car 77. Now it's Gary Cook running third in car number 28. He's followed by Ludwig in car number 13, and Daryl Stagg bringing up the rear of the field in car number 29. Hetherington, Lauder, and now Gary Cook for third place in car number 28, followed by Stephen Ludwig in car number 13, and he's followed by Daryl Stagg in car number 29. 40, 77 and 28 for 1, 2 and 3, and it's an 8-lap final. Wheel lost by the Cook car, car number 28. As Stagg, no it's not, it's the Ludwig car that's lost the rear wheel. Stephen Ludwig in car number 13. Cook must have spun, wasn't even looking that way. We're watching the cars coming around the other end of the circuit. So Stephen Ludwig in car number 13, out of it. Hetherington the leader, Lauder second. Cook was third. We'll go back to third place after a push start. 4 to go, and it's Hetherington the leader in car number 40, followed by Neil Lauder from Avalon in 77. Then comes Gary Cook in car number 28, followed by Daryl Stagg in car number 29, and dust flies as they take off. Hetherington in 40, Lauder in 77. Then comes Cook in car number 28. Daryl Stagg in, Cook almost loses out of turn number 2. And then Daryl Stagg brings up the rear of the field in car number 29. It's his first time out in a new car. And now pressure being applied to Hetherington by Lauder in car number 77. The leader under pressure from Lauder. He pulls away now out of turn number 2. Lauder's in trouble, goes to the infield in car number 77. He was going all right, then all of a sudden something goes wrong with the car. He sits it out, waiting for the pit gate to come open. Hetherington the leader with 2 laps to go. Second place Cook now in 28 rather, and Daryl Stagg around. He goes again. No, he brings it under control in car number 29. He's going to take a third out today. First time out in the car. He's not even going to go for third. He pulls into the infield. He's also got a problem. The white flag up, 1 lap to go. 2 cars remaining. 2 from 5, so not a bad ratio there. Car 40, Hetherington will take the checkered flag if he can keep it in a straight line. Second place will go to Gary Cook in car number 28. And we have out already Daryl Stagg in car number 29 and Lauder from Avalon in car number 7. Well, the excitement went out of that one pretty quick with them cars going to the centre. But Hetherington takes out the final for the Super Sedans in car number 40, first over the line. Second, Gary Cook in car number 28. And did not finish was Louder in car number 77. And Darryl Stagg in car number 29. That was 8 laps in a time of 2:38.50. 2:38.50. Do a couple of laps. See if the car is going to make it. So it looks like someone else is not going to make it into the field. Mechanical problems for some reason. Outside front, Cole Stevens in the Peter Murley car number 24. Following in behind him, Carol Grist in car number 20. Then comes Dave Robertson from Geelong in that big green Valiant, doing pretty well today in car number 16. Then Robbie Stevenson in car number 42. Mark Littlehales in 72. Darren Condor in car number 9. David Jacoby in 36. Peter Walters in car number 75. Tony Green in 94. Boy, what a field. Full field. Looks like we'll have the 16 cars. Yes, we've got 16 cars contesting the final, and it looks like yes, he's going to take rear of the field, so all the cars can move up, and that is Colin Dalton in car number 9. They'll send him around for one lap, and then we should get a go. On pole position, Tony Head, 95. Cole Stevens on the outside in 24. Carol Grist in 20. Norm Fisher in with a good chance on this one in car number 4. Wasn't sure whether his car would see the day out, but it fared pretty well in the heats. It looks like it might be okay for the final. Bill Wilson in 45. Dave Robertson up the front there in car number 16, so he's also in with a chance. Robbie Stevenson's in 42. Max Carlin from Portland in car number 12, sitting midfield. He's riding under the Clary Transport colours. Behind him, Tony Green in 94, Condor on the outside. The green goes up. We will get a start this time around. Yes, the stewards are happy and the flag drop. Tony Head, Cole Stevens and Norm Fisher. 1, 2 and 3 into turn 1 and 2. Wilson staying with him in 45. Robbie Stevenson there in 42 in all sorts of trouble. He's lost valuable ground now, puts him up near the rear of the field, but it won't take him long to catch it up. Here comes Fisher. Normie Fisher in car number 4 is in the lead. Cole Stevens to second place in car number 24. Then comes Bill Wilson in car number 45, having a tussle there with Tony Head in car number 95, the 2B graders. Carol Grist coming up quickly in car number 20, and right behind her, Maxie Carlin from Portland in car number 12. Dave Robertson, Mark Littlehale, Robbie Stevenson, David Jacoby, Brett Pittman, and they're all well back in the field now as Normie Fisher's got away now to a good lead and a bit of breathing space. He's pulling away now from the Peter Murley car, driven by Cole Stevens. In trouble, Wilson's up high. Maxie Carlin now trying to make a move on Carol Grist in car number 20. But it's Normie Fisher's day at the moment in car number 4. Cole Stevens hangs on to second place in car number 24, followed by Wilson in car number 45, Carol Grist in car number 20, then Maxie Carlin in car number 12, and Wilson's up on the board. Gives Carol Grist a chance to come through on the inside as he shuts the gate going into turn number 1. Seems to be going a little bit better, or sounding a bit better, the Colin Dalton car from the Yarra Valley Club, car number 9. Normie Fisher leads. Cole Stevens second, and Carol Grist goes around in car number 20. Got a bit of a touch on the tail there from Maxie Carlin. She won't be happy with that as she comes back out on the track. Looks over her shoulder. All clear, she says, and out she comes. Wilson still in third place. Maxie Carlin fourth from Portland in car number 12. They're having trouble finding the circuit today. It's bitumen hard today. Still Normie Fisher in car number 4, he leads. Second place to Cole Stevens in car number 24 from Bill Wilson, then Max Carlin. Then comes Robbie Stevenson starting to move up. Tony Head, David Jacoby, Dave Robertson, Darren Condor, Mark Littlehale, Brett Pittman, Tony Green, and David Ruiat from Geelong just going through on the inside, and Tony Green has almost ended up on the fence. Hold your line flag goes out to Carol Grist, who's running at about 4th place before she got that little nudge in the tail. But it's Norm Fisher in car number 4. Cole Stevens now on the outside as Mark Littlehale spins around in car number 72. He's got a mobile, he'll go to the infield. Norm Fisher, car number 4. He leads, car 24. Maxie Carlin in all sorts of trouble now out from Portland in car number 12, who he's starting to get further and further back in the field. He was running third, now he's in all sorts of trouble with 2 laps to go. It's going to be Normie Fisher, car number 4. Second place will go Peter Murley from Ballarat in car number 24. Third place to Robbie Stevenson in car number 42. We may see a change as they come round for the white flag and 1 to go. Normie Fisher leads. Second place to Murley. Third place to Robbie Stevenson. And Cole Stevens shuts the door there on Robbie Stevenson and says, no, I'm not ready to let go yet. He goes a little high out of turn number 2. I'll give Robbie Stevenson a chance, but no. About evenly powered as Brett Pittman goes around in car number 24 on turn number 4. 24. Robbie Stevenson comes at him, but too late by half a car length. First over the line, Norm Fisher, car number 4. Second, car number 24 from Ballarat, the Peter Murley car, driven by Cole Stevens, second over the line. And third, Robbie Stevenson in car number 42 for third. Boy, oh boy, that track has gone black again. Didn't take long, we expected it. Couldn't get water into it. We got it on top of it, but not into it. Unable to come down and put the rippers in during the 4 days it rained solid up here. Couldn't get the grader in to work on it. Now we've paid the penalty. And Normie Fisher goes around with a checkered flag from Ballarat first over the line in the final. I'll give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Normie Fisher in car number 4 in a time of 3:48.56. 3:48.56. There's no stoppages in that, was there? There wasn't any stoppages in that race. Well, we got that 12 laps completed without a stoppage. Track rock hard. Well, they're all driving under the same conditions, so it doesn't matter whether it's hard, soft or bumpy. You've got to be in it to win it. If you want to win it, I'll have to be out there running it. Anywhere near the record. 8 seconds out. So 8 seconds outside the 12-lap record, and the time was a 3:48.56. Who holds it, do you know?
Ladner.
Who?
Lenny Ladner.
Lenny Ladner holds a 12-lap record. And it's 20 laps, long way around for these guys. Young Darren Whiffen bringing up the rear of the field on the inside in car number 52. Russell Clark doing a bit of a breakaway there in car number 43. It's all right being out in front. You've got to complete the 20 laps to take the title out, or take the final out rather, courtesy of Ern O'Rourke's Quality Used Cars. Laps. Christmas Derby, sponsored by Ern O'Rourke's Quality Used Cars, as they get right into it. Russell Clark naturally first to the front there in car number 43. Mick Purdy will have to stick with him like glue now. Mick Purdy in car number 39, followed by Dennis Banks next in car number 23. And Purdy's trying an outside run on Russell Clark. That's game, that is. Clark looks over his right shoulder. He's got his sun visor up. He's got no tear-offs on. If he can stay in front, he won't have to pull him down. Purdy's second, Banks third. Then comes Romeo Capitanio in car number 18. Oh, and here comes Barton at him in car number 77. And Banks goes to second place now in car number 23. But it's Russell Clark, and I tell you what, I don't think he's trying that hard. He's sitting there just in front of him. He knows 20 laps on this hard track. His tyres are going to go off. Russell Clark in car number 43. He leads Banks in 23. We'll put a clock on him and see what he's lapping. He was doing 17.38s and 17.50s. We'll see what he's doing this time. Clark in 23. 43. Banks in 23. Purdy in 39. Then comes Barton in 77. And we've got Clark come around in a 17.47. 17.47. And the Whiffen car not sounding too healthy as it comes underneath the start-finish line. Whoa, round goes Banks. Purdy puts himself almost out of control also. The race continues as they all clear him. Mick Purdy lucky now. goes to second place. David Banks in car number 23 has gone from second to about ninth. Now Clark with a clear run in car number 43. We'll get another lap time on him. Russell Clark in 43. Next time around we'll try a Mick Purdy time. But it's Clark in 43. Purdy in 39. Then comes Graham Barton in car number 77. Darren Whiffen in 52, about to be passed by the leader in a 17.66. So he's staying at the 17-second mark for a lap. That's pretty fast. Purdy in car number 39 will have to settle for second unless something drastic happens or he can get a bit more power out of that car. 17.5 seconds a lap for Clark. He looks over his shoulder. He knows he's safe now. We'll get a time on Purdy as he comes around. Purdy in car number 39 running in second place. Barton behind him still blowing a bit of smoke in car number 77. Then it'll be, oh, we're in trouble there. Banks in trouble in the corner. Car number 23. Mick Purdy's time a lot slower. He's doing an 18.16. The Barton car will at last. Smoke pouring out of it now. It's Clark the leader in this 20-lap final. Russell Clark, here he comes again. Been doing the 17.5 seconds, 17.6, 17.3. Got another time on him. Purdy's a second a lap slower. Oh, round goes Banks again in car number 23. 17.49. I tell you what, Russell Clark is not backing up. We'll do another one on Purdy. 17.4, 17.6, and Brett Douglas to the infield again in car number 6. Here comes the leader, car number 43. Second place, a quarter of a lap back, Mick Purdy in car number 39. And 18.09, slightly quicker than his previous lap. A second slower than the leader at the moment, that's Clark in car number 43. Place at the moment to Mick Purdy. Clark in 43. Purdy in car number 39. For mine, it's Bob Nelson in car number 74 running in third place. Purdy could be in trouble because Bob Nelson's starting to peg him down. Then comes car number 18. Purdy in 39. Nelson pegging him down. Russell Clark in 43 at almost half a lap ahead of first, second and third place getters. He's coming towards the start-finish line and Purdy's just about opposite, so it's half a lap. Nelson catches Purdy. Can Purdy hang on to second place? He's in trouble now. We'll take a lap time on him. He's doing just over 18 seconds. He's under pressure from Nelson. Is he getting quicker? We'll find out. 2 laps to go. Russell Clark in 43 with 2 laps to go. Purdy in trouble in 39. 17.96. Yes, he is. He's going quicker. 17.96. The last lap on Russell Clark in car number 43. He hasn't slowed down. He's that far in front. Purdy's all over the track. He knows that he's got Nelson behind him. Then it's Romeo Capitanio. Purdy's lost it now to car number 74, so Nelson will be second. Purdy third. 17.77 seconds for the last lap for car number 43, and he was lapping in 17s for the 20 laps, I would say. Took him about 4 times during the race. Congratulations to Russell Clark, winner of the Earn overall used car dealership in Ballarat Christmas Derby. Congratulations, Tim Hand, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Clark, a 20-lapper finished. Did he get a record? We're looking for a 5:40.21, 5:40.21. He's done it. Oh, that's 5:54. Sorry, it looked like a 3. It's 5:54.97. 5:54.97. The 5 looked like a 3 and I thought he'd done it. Congratulations to Russell Clark, first over the line in car number 43. For mine now, second place would go to Bob Nelson in car number 74. Third to Mick Purdy in car number 39. Fourth place to Romeo Capitanio in car number 18. Fifth place, I don't know. We'll wait for the ladies to work it out on their lap sheets. But Ernie, if you'd like to step down here and present these drivers with their trophies and sashes, they're just working at it and hand them a little bit of money and that. And I reckon Mick Purdy would have to be the most disappointed today, sitting there looking at second place with just less than a lap to go, and that sneaky Bob Nelson sneaks through. What a dirty trick, I reckon, Mick, don't you? He's a monk. He's a monk, I would think so. But on behalf of Fern Overall's Quality Used Cars, Ernie, I'm sure that you enjoyed that race. It was a great race. And I'm going to give you the microphone so that you can do the presentation to the drivers. First over the line was Russell Clark in car number 43.
Thanks very much, Riley. I'm sure everybody'd have to agree. Mick was very unlucky there on the second last lap to lose second spot. But we can't take it away from Russell. He's back again, and for the fourth time he's taken off this feature event. So I'm very pleased, Russell, to present you with first place.
Thanks very much, Aaron. It's a pleasure to come to Ballarat any time. A lot of people say, hey, the track is this and the track's that. I realise that Dennis does a really good job. There's a lot of congratulations for it because I've experienced with Evan Heath that we know what it's like on a sunny day with clay. I had to get talked into coming back. It's a long time since I've raced. I'd have to owe this thanks to Ian Weeks because I had to do some work on the car and I just never had time to do it, and he said, hey, why don't you come back? And I was speaking to Ernie one day and Ernie said, hey, why don't you come up and be at the Christmas Derby? And it's a pleasure to come up here. I'd like to thank all the other competing drivers, and what can I say, it's a pleasure. It's just a pleasure to come and win. Thanks very much, and I'll be back here Monday soon.
Thanks, Russell. Second place goes to a popular competitor up here. Travels up this way a lot, all the way from down at Nyora. Bob Nelson. Congratulations, Bob.
Thank you, Ern. It's been one of those usual long drinks between wells, but every now and again we seem to get the package so that it works. And I'd like to congratulate Russell and all the other competitors. Stiff for Mick. He had me, I couldn't get him, and he just went that little bit high, but that's racing. Thank you, Ern.
Thanks, Bob. Mick Purdy. Sorry, Mick, it would have been nice to have seen you up there, a local fella, taken off first place. But I must say on behalf of everybody, I think since you've gone into the midi-modified sections, you've really become competitive. You've settled down to a good driving style, and I'm sure you're probably a little bit disappointed, but third place is still something worthwhile to take and something you'll remember. Congratulations, Mick.
Thanks, Ernie. I'd like to thank Ernie, Belmont Speedway Drivers Club, for putting it on. I was a bit stiff, tried to put a lap car between Bob and yourself, but it didn't pay off. I got up in the loose. I'd really like to thank my pit crew. They were excellent. Young Stiffy, Scotty, Worthy, young Craig. They were excellent for me today. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have made it the final. And thanks to all the rest of the guys. Also thank my sponsors too, Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Elaine Hotel, and Octane Alley, Graham. Thank you.
Thanks, Mick. Well, the next guy that must have done pretty well for himself, I was told that it was his first time on Speedway. Romeo, is that correct? First time on Speedway?
Yeah, first time ever in a Speedway car.
Well, I'm sure everybody watched you out there and wondered what you were going to do, whether you were going to turn the corners or not, as you used to going in a straight line. But anyway, congratulations on a very commendable fourth spot.
Thank you very much. Well, all I can say, mate, that was some racing. That was fantastic, that. I've always wanted to do a bit of Speedway racing. Actually, my first car I ever went to look at was a Speedway car. I was going to get in on it. My brother turned me away from it. We ended up in nitro funny cars. But what happened here today, it was just fantastic. I loved every second of it. It was great to race with all the rest of you drivers. It was just fantastic. Best thing I've ever done. It was really good. And I'd love to thank Russell and his wife for lending the car to me and inviting me out here. And thanks for all you spectators for coming along. Thank you very much. And the track, all the organisation here. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Romeo. Well, another local fella who's done well today is Robert Pearce. Robert, congratulations.
Thanks, Ernie. Thanks for sponsoring the event. Thanks, Belmont Speedway Drivers Club, and thanks very much to my family for putting up with me the last week or so.
Thanks, Robert.
Well done, Rob.
Sixth spot went to Darren Whiffen. Apparently he doesn't realise that he ran sixth, but I'm sure that he would also like to thank the Belmont Club for sponsoring the event with myself, Ern Overall, and we'll catch up with him in the pits to present him this bit of prize money in the sash. Thank you.
Thanks, Ernie. On behalf of the club and the drivers, I'd like to thank you for your sponsorship here at Redline, and I hope it goes on for many, many more years. Righto, we're going to go back up top now. We've got 2 races to go to end today, and that's 2 more rounds of the standard saloons. The drivers, first 5 place getters are going to get in the back of the ute and go around. In the white overalls with the blue sash is Russell Clark, who was first over the line. Second with the red sash is Bob Nelson in car number 74. On the green sash is Mick Purdy coming third. Romeo in the white sash in 4th place. 5th place went to Robert Pearce in the orange. And 6th place, which is, I'm not sure what coloured sash, I don't know where Ernie's gone now. But it's a brown one that goes to young Darren Whiffen. So give them a hand as they go around. You can see them all falling out of the truck in a minute. You watch. Hang on, fellas, right, we'll be back in a moment. We're going upstairs now. We've got 2 more races to be completed. Don't go yet, a bit more action to go. Car number 28, beside Crowley will go Martin Healy in 94. Behind Healy is John Horgan in car number 11. On the inside of John Horgan, we have Naomi Flanagan in car number 68. Behind Naomi, we have Mark Randall in car number 78. And Mike Hume on the outside of Mark in car number 85. It's a 10-lapper. Final heat today for these guys. 1 more race to go after this one. Car 17, Peter Jenkins, brings him around at a nice steady pace. On the outside of him, it's Scott Manderson from Bendigo in car number 7. Wayne Dick behind them in 14. On the inside of Wayne Dick is Brad Mellington in car number 7. They get Towie, the flag is up. We were going to go up. We were going to go. And look at Wayne Dick in car number 14. He collects car number 7. Be interesting to see if there's a penalty. Wayne Dick collect car number 7. We are under yellow, a complete restart. I'm not sure if there will be a penalty imposed, the way I saw it there should be, but I'm not the chief steward, so it doesn't matter. We have a complete restart. Young Mellington, Scott Mellington is up on the fence there. I don't think there'll be any damage to his car, and he just put the side of the fence from what I can see. Jenkins, Peter, car number 17 on the pole position. Now Wayne Dick on the outside. What happened to him earlier on this afternoon, but he's taken the lead now in car number 14. Martin Healy in pursuit in car number 94, followed by Jenkins in car number 17. Then comes Brad Mellington in car number 7 with John Horgan sitting on the outside of him in car number 11. Hughes, Corelli, Green, and Naomi Flanagan car number 68. a bit of a nudge there by the Corelli car. Big Corelli car number 28, but matters not because they're putting rear of the field now. Can he cause the stoppage? Martin Healy will lead in car number 94. We'll go back to last completed lap. I'm not sure whether Healy would still be the leader because he'd just taken it over. In car number 94, Wayne Dix. 7 laps remaining. Wayne Dix second in car number 14. Will go to the rear of the field in car number 7. Mike Hume in front of Mark Randall. He's running an extra and Mellington to the rear of the field in car number 7. Caused the stoppage of the race. So we've got 3 laps down, 7 to go. Martin Healy, the leader in car number 94. Stiff there for Martin Healy in car number 94. Had the race almost sold up with 2 laps to go. Horgan gets past him and he almost loses in turn number 2, gets untied, he loses in turn 3 and 4. And now we have second place to Wayne Dick in 14 and third to Peter Jenkins in 17. John Horgan first over the line in car number 11. Second Wayne Dick in car number 14. And third place went to Peter Jenkins in car number 17. And that was a 10-lapper in a time of 3:21.42. 3:21.42. Second over the line with Wayne Dick in car number 14. And third Peter Jenkins in car number 17. Race today. Enjoy it, folks. The last one for 1981. Deep trainer going for leading car number 27. Second place at the moment to Darren Jerry. Oh, around and round and round we go. Isabel in car 44. And a bit of a tussle there with Tim Spicer. And they're leaving us in the middle. No penalty by any of the stewards. Car number 27. Damien Bodger leads in car number 10. Jacoby in car number 36 runs second. Then comes Danny Honeychurch in car number 93 as Steve Rayner still putting around on the infield there. In car number 27, Bodger will go up the leg. No, he doesn't. He holds a better line. He's learning the line. Jacoby second. Honeychurch third. Then comes Stephen Murphy in 40. Darren Terry in car number 26. And Damien Bodger in car number 10 still holds at bay. A very experienced campaigner in Brian Jacoby in 36. He's had enough. Jacoby goes the outside. Bodger can he outdrive him? He does that. But the Valiant's got a bit more power and now takes the lead away from young Damien Bodger. Brian Jacoby in 36 up high. Almost loses his car coming out of turn number 2. He can settle down now. Bodger hangs on to second place in car number 10 and now Danny Honeychurch comes out on the outside. Jacoby leads. Damien Bodger second. Honeychurch for third. Fourth place goes to Stephen Murphy. Then comes Darren Terry in 26. Philip Sanders next in car number 8, followed by Tim Spicer in 84. And then Gay Isabel in car number 44. 2 laps to go. Yes, it is. Jacoby leads. Bodger second. Won't be able to hang on to it. Danny Honeychurch is throwing everything at him. He's flying the high line. He's sitting on his outside. He's waiting for Bodger to wash out on the corners, but Bodger outdrives him out of 2. They've picked up a little bit of breathing space and they come to one flag and 1 to go. Brian Jacoby takes the point. Taken in second place, third place, Honeychurch up to 20. He loses ground. Bodger may be safe now to take out second. And a good little bit of driving spell there by young Damien Bodger. He's holding a lot better line this time. Jacoby will take it. Bodger has to stay on the pole now. He moves up and Honeychurch will sneak through. And look at him, he moves up. He moves up and he takes it. Oh, young Damien has got second place. First over the line, Brian Jacoby in car number 36. Second over the line, young Damien Bodger. And congratulations to Damien in car number 10. And third place to Danny Honeychurch in car number 90. It just goes to show you stick to it long enough. It eventually rubs off, and it was a great race by Damien Bodger in car number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. I'll give you the time on that last event. It was a 10-lapper in a time of 3:28.50. 3:28.50. Enjoy your Christmas break. Enjoy the new year, which is coming up. Hope it's a bit better than what we had this year. If you've had a bad year, look forward to a better one next year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from all of us here at Redline Raceway. Look after yourselves, ride to ride. We'd like to see you back here at Redline Raceway on the 18th of January 1992. Racing on the Saturday evening. Racing will start at 6 o'clock for the Victorian BSC A Modified Production Sedan. Ladies and gentlemen, good night, drive to ride. See you back here on January 18th.